Shalom Avracha, good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon daily pick-me-up. A burst of Corona Chizuk. I want to start by thanking Choshev Yedin Emon, Gevaldig Tzadik, Reb Avram Pearl, and Azesh Chayil Heti, wonderful sponsors of today's Chizuk, sponsoring in memory of Lily Summer, Leah Bas Michael, Haleh Shalom. The Eilig Neshama should have a tremendous and continuous Aliyah and Neshama, Gan Eden Shamayla Mechayil Achayil Yasher Kochachem, and Tizkel Mitzvahs. Anyone else who wants to sponsor, you can always write into office at whiteshow.com or call in at 718-327-0500, extension 3. A tremendous Yeshikach in advance. And thank you so much. To the amazing Pearl Mishpacha. So let's start with an email that came my way yesterday. Some more Corona cutesies, if you want to call it that. So I got some Corona facts. Listen in on the COVID-19 facts. The virus can travel 6 feet. It can travel 6 feet or greater. It can live on all surfaces except for anything that comes in the mail from Amazon day after day. It doesn't live in Target and Walmart and Home Depot, Lowe's, or any of the grocery stores. It's only deadly in bars and restaurants and small businesses and hair salons, and especially religious places of service. It cannot live on your food as long as you get it to go. If it's takeout, you have nothing to worry about. All right. Does it make any sense? Of course not. I don't know if you heard, but the 7 dwarves, Snow White and the 7 dwarves have been told that from Monday they can meet only in groups of 6. One of them isn't happy. A new study recently found that humans have been eating more bananas than monkeys lately. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey. Somebody writes in, okay, so God says to his chosen people, you did such a great job resisting Chametz Pesach time for 8 days, your reward. So during the festival Shavuos, eat as much cheesecake as you like. But I know, Klai, so you weren't eating. Who had time to eat cheesecake and blitzes? You were learning the whole time. So weddings coming up. You can now make a huge wedding. Just call it a riot. You call it a riot? Don't worry. As many people as you want, not a problem. No one's going to give you a problem. And did you hear a man came home from his work during Sfira, and he asked his wife, honey, what's for supper tonight? His wife answered, well, last night it was chicken and rice. Okay, and finally for the last one, and this is the segue into today's brief discussion. This came from Hamish Humor. Sometimes I use halachic terms that I don't fully understand in an effort to make myself sound more Erev Tavshilin. At the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. Of course not. You know, Rabbi Hain, here in Bas Shalom, in the neighborhood, he told me that in his first job in Houston, Texas, I said there was a Yid, he wasn't that frum. And Rabbi Hain started getting friendly with him. And he said, Rabbi, I'm telling you, don't worry. I'm traditional. I'm religious. I want to give my father. I'm telling you, I love my father. My father, Zeichel Etzias Mitzrayim. He told Rabbi Hain, instead of Zeicher Tzadik Levrocha, I said this Yid didn't know, so he told him, Rabbi Hain, Zeicher, my father's neshama, Zeichel Etzias Mitzrayim. Rabbi Hain always gives it a nice laugh in the end of the day. The Yid didn't say the right thing, of course not. But what's he thinking about? At least the mind's got to be thinking Torah, the mind's got to be thinking Yiddishkeit. That's what we got to be thinking about. I remember one time I was watching the Choshev Rebbe on the basketball court with the son. He was playing his son basketball, and every time a shot went in and out, everything else was a chazal. Tahainu, what was his mabat? His mabat achayim, his worldview and perspective was always directed by what Torah Seinu HaKadoshah. That has to be our outlook on life. No matter what's going on, everything has to be seen in the light of Torah, of Tefillah. Everything has to come out in the expression of Chazal, of a worldview. Don't be matami l'svasayim fakir, whether you're thinking Zeichel Etzias Mitzrayim or you're thinking Erev Tavshilin. But what's got to be on your radar screen? And your radar screen has to be Torah. That's got to be the first place to go. We mentioned many a time, one of my favorite parts on the Godesh of Pesach, Rav Avram Gorvitz, Rosh Yeshiva from Gateshead, and his Gevaldige Sefer in Yoni Pesach, and on the Agoda Korban Fe Arzeel. Rav Avram Shor cites the word as well in his Halekach Malib of Godesh of Pesach, and he says, what happens at the end of the Seder? What do we do at the end of the Seder? Yes, other Rishonim had later Chagadya, but many Rishonim, the last song, the Chasima, the Milsa of the whole Godesh of Pesach is what? Is Echa Miyodea, either the last last song and the second to last song. Now remember, this is a holy night. This is a heilige night, the night of Yetzias Mitzrayim, the Leil HaSeder. In fact, Shlomo Brevda writes, page 46 of Zalel Shimurim, that we have a tradition going back to the Gra. You have more mitzvahs on Leil Seder than in any other night of the year. 64 mitzvahs on Leil HaSeder. So it comes down to the end. All the Hallel and all the Tzivos Yitzrayim, you got it to the Vincha, the Achidus Matzah, the Achidus Morer, Korbos, all the mitzvahs, the Rabbanans, the Araises. You get to the end of the Seder. What is it? Okay, everybody, it's late at night. Now let's go back to first grade. Now let's go back to kindergarten. Okay, everybody, who knows one? Anybody know one? Oh, I know one. Oh, very good. Okay, let's chalk up a brownie point for Ruvain over there. 2, who knows 2? Shnei L'chasam is 3, the Elvis Gavaldik. This is a holy night. We're donning the Kittel. It's a night of 64 mitzvahs. Leila, in the Morales, Russia. We're getting to Gavaldik of Rodriguez. And how do we close the Pesach Seder? It's a numbers game. Who knows 1? Who knows 2? 5. Oh, Chamisha Chumshetera. Sarah, very good. 6. Shishashani Mishnah Yaakov Gavaldik. What are we going back to kindergarten, first grade? What's Pshat? Explains Rav Avram Gurbitz Gavaldik. Person goes to a therapist and one of the tests to see, what are you holding? What are you thinking about in life? We'll give you an image. We'll show you a picture of something. Or we'll throw out something and you tell me what's the first thing that comes to your mind. Fork, knife, food. The number 2, 3. What comes to mind? How does a person's mind think? You know how a Yid thinks by the end of the Seder? This exactly is the litmus test to see the Gavaldik Rodriguez that we attain. That by the end of the Seder, when I throw out the number 1, you know what's on your radar screen? There only is one is God. Echad al Kishashayim. 2, what's 2? How many cars you got in your driveway? What's 2? How many vacations you went on this year? No, by a Yid post the Seder, the Leil HaSeder HaGodesh HaPesach. On a Jew's radar screen, there only is one concept of 2, and what's that? The Shnei L'chasam Bris. What's 3? 3. That's it. Not how many cell phones you had in the last year. Not how many Apple laptop computers you have. You know what 3 is? There only is 1 3, the Elvis. And 4, the Amos. And 5, Chamisha Chumshei Torah. And Shisuri Mishan Shiva Yamei Shabasa. By the end of a Seder, we're holding it away. Then when I throw out these numbers, that comes out of a Yid's mind. You know what's on our mind? You know what's on our radar screen? These numbers, that's where a Yid is holding. Rabbi side, people are frustrated now. And people sometimes lose it. What comes out, Rahman al-Atsan, over the last few months, sometimes I've heard curse words come out of Erlich Yidin's mouths. I've heard sometimes you have jokes that might be improper. You have things that are out the way in Erlich Yid, a Ben Torah Bas Torah is supposed to speak. What are the lashonos that come out of a mouth? We have to watch ourselves in times of frustration. How do we recognize a person? What happens in your moments of anger and the bed of frustration? What comes out? That oftentimes is the litmus test where you're really holding. My dear friends, whether you're thinking Zechlet Tziyas, whether you're thinking Erev Tavshilin, whether you're thinking whatever happens, but your first perspective and reaction always ought to be what? It's in a Chazal, it's in a Sefer, it's in a Memra, but it's got to be Loshen Akiyah, no improper jokes, no curse words, Chalila V'chas, no Loshen Hara, no Rechilas, no Motzi Shemra. We have to be in charge of our tongue. When we respond to things, what words immediately come out of our mouth? How careful we have to be. Our frustration, what are we thinking about? This is the first reaction. That oftentimes, that's the gauge, the yardstick. What are you really holding in a Yiddishkeit? When people frustrate you, when events come and they frustrate you, what's the first reaction? What are the first words? How do we react? Do we react in anger? Do we react in frustration and condescending, intimidating tones to people? Rachman al-Tzano, do we react what? With an eimus, with an adinus, with not only the tones and the gestures, but with the right words, with the sweet words? Do we always aim for that Torah perspective? What's on our radar screen? That immediate, instant reaction to every event, to every episode. And no matter how frustrated people is, what? Be patient. Think, what are the first words that are going to be coming out of my mouth today? How am I going to react? Let it be a chazal. Let it be something holy. Let it be a davar shel kedusha. Merge your mindset with the mindset of the Ratzon HaTorah, the Ratzon HaBorei, and make sure always the words that come out of your mouth are Loshen Akiyah, a Loshen of purity, of pure, pristine words that escape the lips of an Erlich Yid. Keep steiging. Let's keep working on ourselves. Emerge our Ratzon to the Ratzon HaTorah, to the Loshen HaTorah. Let's always make sure to think before we speak. Have a gavaldic, awesome, impactful day ahead.